What's up guys, it's Vlad from VSM Auto Live, and this is going to be an in-depth video of how you guys can start your own automotive detailing side hustle. In this video, I'm going to show you guys every single step you need to make, all the way from the process of getting your customer and getting all the equipment you need and the steps you need to take to go ahead and clean the vehicle. It's very simple guys. I started this when I was 17 years old and I was able to make, hundreds of dollars in the weekends, if not thousands, over a course of several months. And I'll show you guys how to do it, so let's get started. Now for interior detailing guys, there's going to be just a few main pieces of equipment that you're going to need. The most important one that you're going to use is going to be this hot water extractor right here. And I will have all the links that you guys need in the description below and all the prices. And this is great equipment guys. It is going to be pricey, so when you start out you're going to have to spend some money. They say it takes money to make money, and so when I first started out I did end up spending almost $2,000 on this whole setup right here. This steam cleaner right here is also a very useful piece of equipment that you guys are also going to need when doing this. Now you can buy a little bit cheaper equipment. You guys don't have to spend $2,000 on equipment like this. This is industrial or professional style equipment, and it's really great stuff. It'll last you forever and it'll pay for itself eventually. But if you guys don't want to, there's always other options available, and I did look into those options, but I wanted the best of the best and something that'll last forever, and I went with this system right here. Now there's also going to be a lot of small miscellaneous things that you're going to need: chemicals, brushes, and cleaning equipment. Now I will list all of this stuff in a list for you guys so that it's all easy to use, with links available where you can buy it. And as I work with the equipment, I will show you exactly what it is and how to use it. So you got all your equipment, you're all set up, you've practiced a little bit, and you got your first customer. The first thing you guys are going to do when you get the car is take a look at what you're working with. So in this case, we've got the Toyota Prius, so let's take a look real quick what we've got. Now the interior of this car is a tan colored interior, or a brownish, light brown color, so you're gonna see a lot of stuff like that. Where your hands go, where people rest their feet especially, is gonna be very dirty. Now the back of this vehicle isn't very dirty, but you can still see on the seats there's certain little stains, little spots, chips, food, drink, there's a little bit of spills, and of course the floors are also dirty. Now another thing I would recommend, as you can see, it's a little bit dark inside of here, and I would recommend a light when you work inside the cars. That way you can completely see and clearly see everything that you're working with. So we're ready to detail the car guys. The first step that we're going to do is take out their personal belongings. So everything has to come out of the car. Anything that's in these cup holders, anything inside the glove box compartments, the center console, that is coming out and going into a box. That way nothing goes missing, nothing gets wet, nothing gets soap on it, and that way we can get every little nook and cranny. Alrighty guys, now all the personal belongings are out of the car. The next step that we're going to do is take out any major trash or all major trash. Now that's the next step that you're going to do before you start vacuuming. Now in this particular car there is nothing really major. The owner, some people will keep their cars fairly clean, others won't, and this one in particular though does have an odor inside, and that's one complaint that you might get from certain people, is that there's a strange odor or the car smells a little bit. Now you can't always guarantee 100% that it'll be removed, but after cleaning the seats and the carpets and taking out all the little trash, most of the odors will go away, you guys. So let's take a look at what we got. We also got more stains right here. We just got very dirty carpets on the floor, and any mats we are going to remove, and in this case the rubber mats, so we're just going to wash them outside. As you can see guys, I got my LED light going. Now what you guys are going to start is we're going to start doing a vacuum. We're going to do a very thorough vacuum clean. Get every nook, every cranny that you guys can get into the vacuum, behind the seats, on the carpets, in the cup holders, everywhere where there's dirt, guys, it needs to come off. Like, it makes a very big difference. And so let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we're dealing now with a little bit of pet hair. So there's two ways that I like to clean that out. One is this rubberized pet hair removal brush. It's very easy to use, and it's probably one of the best ways that you guys are going to get pet hair out. So you can't really see it because the pet hair is white and so is the carpet, but on black you're really going to see it. So all you're going to do is just brush it off, just like that, and it'll pick it all up. Now the second way that you guys can do it is with a lint roller on things like the headliner, because you don't want to be using this on that. It could possibly damage it, or on any, on certain other things where you might feel that it's easier to use. But this is going to be the way that you remove pet hair. This is what the floor looks like just after a vacuum, guys. It makes such a major difference, and it already makes the car look so much cleaner. Now we're going to go ahead and continue with the rest of it. I'm going to do all the seats, the rest of the floors, and the trunk. Guys, it's very important that if a vehicle that comes in for a detail that has seat covers on, you guys have to remove them if they're aftermarket seat covers, because the seat cover doesn't look dirty, but right underneath that you can see that this seat is very stained and it's gonna smell bad. And if you don't do that and you don't properly clean the actual seat cushions, you're not gonna have a very happy customer. Now the seat covers themselves, they're usually very easy to remove, and you guys can either machine wash them, but I just tell the customers that they can do it themselves, just because I don't know what the manufacturer recommends, and I wouldn't want to ruin them and be responsible. At this point, we're going to move on to the next step. We're going to start cleaning the seats, the carpets, and the upholstery. We're going to do that first because there's going to be some splashback that goes back onto the panels, and so you don't want to be cleaning your dash and your trim panels first, because you'll start steam cleaning this or blowing all the dirt off, and it'll just end up right back on the panels. So let's get our equipment going and get started.